Hi students, welcome to my channel SRK English Academy. So today's topic is for MA English students. Topic is human communication. So let us see what are the features of human communication. So before going into detail of the topic, let's try to know what's communication. So and also origin of the word communication. So let's see the origin of the word communication. So etymologically, the word communication, it comes from Latin, that is communis. It means common. So when we communicate, we are trying to establish commonness with someone. So that is we try to share information or an idea. So let's see uh, human communication. So human communication, it's very much complex and dynamic process. It enables the transfer of thoughts, emotions, ideas, and information. So here, this is the human communication is distinct from animal communication due to its advanced features. The advanced features are language, symbolism, and creativity. So uh, in this video lesson, we try to know the characteristics of human communication or features of human communication in detail. So let's see what are the features of human communication. The first feature, symbolic nature. So human communication is symbolic. So meaning it uses symbols, mainly language to represent ideas, objects, or feelings. So let's see some examples in language. And already uh, I have told that human communication is symbolic because it relies on signs, gestures, words, and images to convey meaning. So in language, the word tree represents the concept of a tree. So here, words themselves are symbols. Tree, the word tree represents the concept of a tree, but it is not the tree itself. In different languages, we use different symbols. For example, in Hindi, we call vruksh, and in Telugu, we call it chettu to refer to the same thing. So we can say that words themselves are symbols. So they represent the concept. And another example, non-verbal gestures. So a thumbs up gesture universally represents approval or agreement. Then another example, traffic signs or traffic signal. Here we see a red light. This red light symbolizes stop, and a green light symbolizes go. So drivers understand these symbols even without words. So the traffic signs or traffic symbols are used to convey the meaning. Then then the drivers, vehicle drivers understand these symbols without words. So these are examples of symbolic communication. So you can say that human communication is symbolic. So the second feature of human communication, arbitrariness. So general meaning of arbitrariness is the fact of not seeming to be based on reason, system, or plan. So that is not based on a reason, system, or plan. So here we see there is no natural connection between a word and its meaning. So there is no inherent connection between the words used and their meanings. Here words are assigned meanings by social convention. So let's see examples to understand this characteristic of human communication, arbitrariness. So here dog, we say it in English. In Telugu, it is Kukka. In Hindi, it is Kutta. German, Hund, Sheen, French. So these are different words we use to say the uh, animal, dog. So in the same way, water, it pani in Hindi, aqua in Latin. So these are different words used to the word what in different languages. So here we can say that there is no natural connection between the word or sound and the thing it denotes. So which means we can't tell what is the meaning of a word simply by looking at it. So in order to understand arbitrary words, one has to know a specific language. So here we can see uh, onomatopoeia words. Onomatopoeia words are which imitate sounds. They are present in the majority of contemporary languages. Buzz, the sound made by bee; mew, by cat; hiss, the sound made by snake; chirp, bird sound; baa, a cry of lamb. So these are onomatopoeia or onomatopic words. So third characteristic of human communication, creativity or productivity. So humans can create an infinite number of sentences and ideas using finite set of symbols and rules, that is grammar. So human language is generative. So this is known as the generative aspect of language. For example, a child can learn to say the cat that sat on the mat. So this is a new sentence constructed by a child, even if he has never heard the sentence before. So the human language is generative. This is known as the generative aspect of language. Here, human can create many infinite combinations with finite symbols. So, fourth characteristic feature of human communication, displacement. Here, human communication allows individuals to talk about things that are not present in time or space, past, future, or imaginary. So here, humans can talk about the past, future, or imaginary things, but not animal. So here, the humans have an advanced feature of this displacement. So, for example, we can say I will go to Paris next summer, future, and dinosaurs roamed the earth. This is past. So this feature of language refers to the ability to speak not only about what is happening at the time and place of talking, but also about other situation, future, past, real or unreal. So this is an advanced feature of human communication. We can go back to, we can talk about past, we can talk about future, we can talk about real and unreal situations at the present time. So next feature, cultural transmission. So language is learned, not inherited. So culture is here in the cultural transmission, language and communication are passed from one generation to another through learning, not inheritance. So we learn a language from our parents, from society, from our elders, but we do not inherit language. Okay, so we all, for example, a Chinese baby brought as a toddler in Great Britain, a Chinese baby brought up brought as a toddler in Great Britain and raised by a British family she is going to speak English and not Chinese. Though she will look like a Chinese, she speaks English. So in the same way, if an Indian boy is adopted by an American couple, if he grows in American society and he speaks like an American, so this is a cultural transmission. So that is, we can say that language is learned. It is not inherited. Intentionality. Human communication is usually intentional. It means it is directed at achieving specific goals or eliciting responses. So we communicate with others to get a response or for a specific to achieve a specific goal. So that's why human communication is goal driven. For example, a teacher teaching, politician persuading. So here a teacher explaining a concept wants students to understand. That is her goal. She has to make students understand her lecture, her lesson. So that is goal driven, and she has an aim. She has a goal and she wants a response from the students. In the same way, a politician giving a speech aims to persuade. So these are examples of intentionality. Duality of patterning. So here in human communication, language operates on two levels. It operates on two levels. They are a set of meaningless sounds or phonemes. So they have no meaning. A set of meaningless sounds, phonemes, p, b, t, k, g, like that. Then a combination of those sounds into meaningful words. Meaningful words are morphemes. For example, k, a, t. These meaningless sounds are phonemes form a word. So the combination gives a word, that is cat. K, a, t. So here language, we can understand that language operate on two levels. So first level is minimal units. Those are the alphabet for writing and phonemes for speech. So phonemes, they do not have a meaning on their own. And the second level, and where the meaning emerges as a result of combination of the units from level 1. So this is a combination of units from level 1, that is phonemes or sounds. So when they combine, they give a word that is meaningful. But whether the sounds are not, they have no meaning, they are meaningless. Next, interchangeability. So humans can both send and receive messages, that is using the same system of communication. So there is a sender and a receiver. And for example, in a conversation, people alternate between speaking and listening. So here both participants in a conversation, both participants speak and listen. Unlike in many animal communication systems where only certain mm, members produce signals. So feedback. So here we see this in two-way communication. So here human communication allows immediate feedback, making it interactive and dynamic. Whereas there is no feedback in animal communication. So this is an advanced feature of human communication. So for example, face-to-face conversation, nodding, asking questions. So these are all examples for feedback. See, sender sends message to a receiver. Receiver receives the message and he gives feedback to the sender. So this is a future of human communication. We do not see this future in animal communication. And in next slide, we learn in next video lesson, we learn the differences between animal communication and human communication in detail. So this human communication is a rule governed. It follows grammar and syntax rules. So language has a grammar and it has its own syntax rules. So for ensuring clarity and mutual understanding. So there are rules of grammar and syntax. For example, we went to the market is grammatically correct. So another sentence, went market V2. So this is incorrect. So here we broke the rules and we confuse the listener. So human communication is a rule governed. It follows grammar and syntax. Every language has a grammar and syntax. We'll discuss differences between animal communication and human communication in next video lesson. Thank you for watching this video and subscribe my channel SRK English Academy for more videos.